this is parsimony on this, and it's a reliable source for college tennis, like on either players turning pro or assistants moving on, becoming a head coach, or coaches gone for sure, and all this, and it goes as follows. After 18 seasons as the Purdue women's tennis head coach, Laura Glitz has resigned. The 2012 ITA Ohio Valley Coach of the Year amassed a 210 and 188 record, as in 210 wins and 188 losses, and 88 and 104 in the Big Ten, and led the Boilermakers to 4 NCAA tournament appearances and the only Big Ten championship in program history back in 2012. I will say they have not been back to the NCAA tournament since 2015, so you just got to keep that in mind in all of this. And prior to her day, like being at Purdue, she was at Cornell for 3 years and won 27 matches out of 50. So she then moved on to a power conference. And we all know the Big Ten's getting tougher. Because look, USC and UCLA and Washington just joined. It's not mentioning Oregon, which I know Oregon's not really great, but you get the whole point, and it's not including like your Ohio State and Michigan and all this as of recently. So how many players will they lose for sure? This is based on graduation. It's like 3 of them, but 2 of them played in singles, 2 of them played in doubles. One of them only played both, and that's it. Believe it or not. So there are notable players that participated in the doubles and singles lineup that could technically enter the transfer portal now. Technically they could. And we know the transfer portal window is coming up anyway, like May 5th. So really close. I mean, within 4 days, it's going to start opening. And this news automatically makes a 30-day window. And you know, once you sign your letter of intent with the school, you could technically get out. Yet Purdue actually has 2 class of 2025s when you look at tennisrecruiting.net. So, yeah, and if there's a 2026 commit, they could technically get out now. So, we're going to have to wait and see what happens. And they didn't even make their conference tournament this year. I mean, they were 5-8 in the Big Ten. The Big Ten got tougher, but at the same time, you got to find a way to make to the conference tournament now. And I have no earthly idea who's going to be the next head coach. And for all I know, that whole entire roster could be kaput, down to 0, because of the head coaching news here. And the assistant coach and the coaches could be gone as well. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens from here. And she was actually an assistant at Princeton for 4 years, like in terms of the college level. And this was like prior to being the tennis director at Yorktown, Pennsylvania, at Racket and Fitness Club from 1994 to 2000, by the way. So you get the point on the background here. So with this ever-changing day of college athletics, I don't blame coaches that are very experienced stepping away, because this is a totally different ballgame now than it was when they first started. So either way, we're going to have to wait and see what happens. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe button. See you guys later on the road at 800 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 or more. So my this course, like a video, comment video really helps YouTube background. Some more people see it. Sharing the video does help as well. So more people could watch. And if you're watching, And that hit subscribe buttons for the notification bell as well. And she did also compete on the WTA tour from 1990 to 1994, by the way. Look up her Wikipedia and you'll see on the other background information. And same thing goes for the Purdue website